Ah, grammar. The most annoying part of English literature. Honestly, even though your grammar is wrong, people get the basic idea of the sentences you write and say. But no, teachers think that this stuff is really important because we're gonna use it for the rest of our lives. Long story short, society's messed up and needs to be fixed. Since society can't be fixed, fix your hideous grammar skills by watching this video. Today, we will cover subject-verb agreement. The basic rule is that the verb must match the subject in terms of being singular or plural. Examine the following sentence. Jay drinks water. This sentence is grammatically correct because the singular subject Jay matches the singular verb drinks. When the subject is they, then the verb has to change to a plural subject, which is drink. They drink water. And that sentence is grammatically correct.
Let us move on to the special cases of subject-verb agreement.
Number 12. Interrupting phrases.
Interrupting phrases can be modifying phrases or prepositional phrases that further describe the subject. The noun in these phrases should not be even considered as the subject. Just cross out the phrase. The subject in this sentence is Bob, which is singular. So use the singular verb orders. Alright, for this one, also cross out the phrases and see that eat is a plural verb while Jeremy is a singular subject. Therefore, change it to singular verb eats.
Number 11. Compound subject.
Sometimes the writer has the greedy urge to fit multiple subjects before the verb. Usually an and would be present. Notice that I said multiple subjects, therefore always use plural. However, when the compound subject has an or, the agreement happens with the subject closest to the verb.
Number 10. Or and nor.
Sometimes these conjunctions will show up and will always come in pairs, either an or, neither with nor. Ignore the either subject or the neither subject nor. The agreement happens between the second subject and the verb.
Number 9. Singular and plural indefinite pronouns.
Sometimes pronouns can get ambiguous. So here is a chart of all the pronouns you need to know that are singular or plural. You see that both section? For those pronouns, just look at the prepositional phrase that follows it. If the prep phrase tells that the pronoun is one group, use singular. If else, then plural.
Number 8. Collective nouns.
Collective nouns are words that show group in a sense of unison, such as gang, organization, or jury. Do not be fooled by the phrases that follow it. These nouns will always agree with the singular verb.
Number 7. There, where, here.
There, where, and here are just never subjects.
Number 6. Words stating amount.
When the subject is an amount of something like 2 cups, 3 pounds, or 15 kilograms, that is considered one unit or group. Use singular verbs.
Number 5. Titles, organizations, and countries.
Some proper nouns end in s, but it's still singular. Unless it is specified that it is more than one proper noun, use singular verbs.
Number 4. Contractions.
Before you proceed to determine whether the verb is singular or plural, expand the contraction wasn't to was not, weren't to were not, and other contractions. Then use the correct singular or plural verb.
Number 3. Nouns ending in s.
Nouns can end in s, but no one really cares about it. Just figure out if it's singular or not, then follow it up with the correct verb.
Number 2. Gerund subjects.
Gerunds are verbs with ing behind them, and they act as a noun, such as swimming, hearing, running, etc. These will always take a singular verb.
Number 1. I and you.
Exclusive to the pronoun I is the linking verb am. I also goes with was. Otherwise, I and you will always take the plural form of the verb. Now that was top 12 special cases in subject-verb agreements. Let's do a quick recap. Either Jay or Brian, the sophomore, blank the
hamburger.
Fill in the blank with the correct verb. First, remove the modifying phrase for Brian and remove the either, Jay, or, because that won't be part of the subject that agrees with the verb. Since Brian is a singular subject, use the verb eats because it is singular. Alright, try this one. Alright, you know the drill by now. Get rid of the modifying phrase. And Little Woman is obviously a book title, so it's going to be singular. Although it says woman, it's not a verb. Do not be fooled. Put in the singular contraction, doesn't.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.